Let's hasten these fools away to see their maker, shall we? To worship God, we love God. Let's see if he loves you back. Okay. So, we need to defeat all of these fools, yeah? So, you are sitting on 14 HP. You have 16 action points. What is a wave? Wave is, it's Aether damage, and it's back. Damage to vehicles in an area and then knocks them backwards. We don't want to be behind you. The javelin. Oh, everything here is Aether damage. Damages a single enemy vehicle, a medium range, and applies Aether damage. That's okay, and you have ram, but you don't have any resistances or other bullshit. Every one of you does Aether damage. What is spray mist? Applies engine failure, forced to move backwards. The start of each turn, last 2 rounds. Okay. Let's see, what capabilities do we have? We could move. We just need to make sure we aren't inside this area, because we will take either collision damage or some of these are Aether damaging areas, yeah. So what's the best way to handle you guys? How much HP do you have? You're sitting on 18. So if we move here, that's -1. This is -2. Okay, let's do that. Let's use our Gatling gun. We have 7 AP left. Let's do a round. Let's see. 10 HP left, and we are sitting on 5 action points. Yeah, I think it's time to use this one. Shouldn't have done that. Let's see here. Yeah, we are gonna redo that, because we ended up in the damaging lane. Although it's only 3 collision damage. Here is 3A for damage. The thing is, I don't want to block. Okay, let's see here. Let's see, Luca, we can move here and use the... Let's see here first, let's use counter ram. Yep. And we will use the gravity wall. I don't remember how how that works. Let's go here and see. This hits at let's see. That will pull you and you. This will pull. That worked out. Let's use a wrap. Could move here. Nope. Oh yeah, we can use the RAM one more time. How about HP? We're sitting at 12. We have 3 AP left. Let's... Can we do everything? Wait. Nah, we come to ram you and get you to flow backwards. So let's forget about that. I'm wondering if we could repair. No. But we can move forward a bit to keep her out of harm's way. I think we will do just that. Let's see. 5. And this repair costs 0 AP. Why can't we move here?
Pull over! By order of the Axe!
I hope that weird sound was just in my earphones, in my headset, and not that there's something weird going on with the sound. Holy crap, let's look Khabib for a bit, yeah? Okay. This demon is war. Four, so that's 6. And he's thinking we could move here. We don't want to be behind these guys. That's the thing. You have Yavalan to the right. yeah, we don't want to be behind you guys, like ever. So you have 4 HPs. We could move behind and parry ram you. We could also move. I'm thinking of moving here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Do a bit of damage there. We will move forward a bit for now. Yeah, that looks good. And Luca, you will... What 8 AP do you have? You have 22. You use counter ram again. Let's see. That will only pull 2 of you. Yeah, should we move up here? That would be minus 12. Minus 12. Let's see. 12, then we can move. Oh wait, I got the plan. No. That wouldn't work. Okay, let's do this. Why doesn't that work? There we go. Bye. Then we will use our machine gun to almost get rid of you. We could... We have 4 action points left. We're sitting at 8. So a ram on you. Get you down to 6. Oh no, we need to be a bit careful here. Let's move up here. Let's move over here and use the cannon. We are sitting at 11. Let's do a... Yeah, you're looking kind of fine for health. Let's move up here and... Oh, we could do... we could do a ram on you and kill... Oh, maybe we would kill, but... Oh yeah, that's nice. Good. Let's move up here and use the repair, yeah. There we go. And turn.
Soldiers of the Lord, Do your duty!
Ah, there's one more that wanted to join the party, who also wants to meet his maker. Alright. Let's see here. We could actually move down here. Then use the grenade launcher. And then yeah. Let's see, are we able to use the grenade launcher from over here? On here. Down one. And you are almost done now, right? Yeah, you will die in one ramp basically. Let's just wondering. I don't want to be in the way of anyone. Up here. Let's use. There we go. Yeah, let's stay here if we need this space. For one of our companions to move in. Oh look, yeah, you are hurting a bit, my friend. That's fine. Die now, please. Thank you. So... you have 6 left. We will take 1 damage from ramming. So... yeah, let's come down here. Let's do a ram and then we'll use Sophie to do a repair. There we go. We will stay there. Sophie, my dear, if you will come down here, please, and use your repair ability. There we go. Heal up everyone. Now you will use your Aether cannon. Say hello to God from me.
My heart starts slowing back down to normal as the nation's crusade cars are left in the distance. I roll down my windows to vent the pervading smell of cordite in the air.
Or rather, let's be real here. Yeah, you are gonna take a nice and a very, very hot bath down under. So, say hello to Mr. Horn guy.
What do we do now? She just threw us out without any good reason.
I'm sure there's a reason, Nelly.
Let's head back to the hull. We didn't come all this way just to quit. We'll find a way.
Only 21 scraps, that's no good. License plate, sure, whatever. Grappling hook, don't care that much. Crate of unregulated produce. Those are worth 80 and it's a bribe item. I think, yeah. Oh, that takes up some space. We will sell that off. Yeah. Let's see. Sophie, do you have any space for? Yeah, you have space for some things. You could hold that one, right? Yeah. Let's see. There we go. Some inventory management done. We only sit at 3 hits. 3 hits still. Oh, okay. Return to the lighthouses. what we are about. I'm just checking anything else to do here. There's a checkpoint. I have no idea why we would go over there. I'm sure it will come up. Let's get to the garage, by the way. No. I'm sure this map will open up after we get back to the lighthouse, yeah? Let's move.
The roadway ahead narrows into a toll road like nothing I've ever seen before. An entire mobile unit of bucketheads is gathered at the checkpoint, including manned squads of intercept cars and heavy battle wagons.
Oops, we have contraband in the open. That's not good. This is a concealed. Small concealed. No, it's not. This one is concealed. This one is worth 80. These ones are only worth 11. Yeah, we might want to grab another concealed compartments then. Let's see here. Ah, so this one is concealed. Glove storage. Concealed. What? Wait. Visible. Let's see here. Visible. So these two are concealed. Ah, okay, I see. And this one is concealed. Visible. Visible. Ah. So then, since that's the thing, let's move these ones over there. I don't think, no, that will not fit there. Damn it, this is worth 80. Yeah, we can discard. I can't remember how this is working, so I can't remember if we get an opportunity to like fool the toll the toll guards or not. So can I make a save here? Okay, yeah, I can. Nice. So let's do that. I don't want to discard anything that's worth $80 if we don't have to. Let's see if we can handle this some other way, because if they search us, they will find this. The contraband we just picked up.
Holy cats! Look at all that hardware!
It would be suicide to try and blow past this checkpoint, so I stopped the car. The second the brakes take hold, a shack next to the checkpoint opens, and a pastor steps out, flanked by 2 armored bucketheads.
Good day, child. Let's take a quick look, And let's not forget the toll.
Charging a toll here is akin to extortion, but they have the heavy weapons, and I don't. I fork my money over with the reluctance of a war widow removing her wedding band.
Very good. Now let's see.
One of the bucketheads walks over to the pastor with a folded piece of paper. Pastor reads it carefully, then looks up at us squinting. I know that look. He's recognized us somehow.
Prepare yourself for the wages of sin.
Wait, combat already?
Things are about to get tight if I can't think of a way out of this situation. Battle-ready vehicles surround us at every turn. We can't outrun the interceptors, or outgun the battle wagons.
So we will lose 80. How do they recognize us? Our heat is only 3. We have almost no chance of succeeding at this one. So we will need to... So we will only make $20 out of the contraband we just looted. Damn it.
You could turn us in, it's true. But maybe there's another way. Could you see your way through to taking a quick smoke break? The pastor's mouth hangs open for a moment. Whatever he was about to say, I can practically hear his brain's shifting gears.
An interesting proposition. I suppose I could enjoy a quick respite. If only I could afford the bill for dinner. And cigars for my men.
Fine by me. More than you'd make after a dozen stops. And all of it done without the fuss and muss of paperwork.
I could see that you support our cause most generously, child. I bid you go along your path and sin no more.
It's an expensive way out, but it could have been worse. Much worse. They wave us through. I can't leave fast enough.
Well, it isn't that much money. We are still sitting at like 1,600. We didn't have any option to like smooth talk or do much of anything there, but fine. That's alright. Let's go. We had no chance of like taking him hostage, only a 6% chance there. I wonder if we would have had any other options if we concealed the item, the contraband items we had there. I don't know. Let's go here and sell some stuff. Let's see. I'm just keeping these ones if we are required to do a bribe at some point. Sell that one. Container. Yeah, what should we sell here? This one, 4 collision damage, long. That's worth $113. Well, until I know what to do, I will not make up my mind right now, but we will definitely move some of this stuff to storage. There we go. Let's move you and you. Yeah, let's move this one over as well. Yeah, let's move that one. Yeah, so let's see if we can grab some storage compartment.
Well.
So we can't sell any mission items anymore, it looks like. Do you have any concealed storage compartment? This is a medium storage compartment. It is not concealed, right? Don't believe so. This one is a small concealed. Storage only 4. Yeah, we need something more than only 4 storage capacity, so no. Oh, do you have any armor plate that gives protection from Aether damage? No, doesn't look like it. Heavy armor. No. Okay.
Just got a new shipment in. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah. So we need to get to the lighthouse. Yep. Before we do that though, and before it perhaps forces us to into some scene or something, let's repair, I think, and also let's give you a
Hey
record.
there. Found this one hiding away from the bucket heads. Looked like it was in need of a rescue.
Don't worry. I'll give it a good home. Be careful out there.
Both hands on the wheel. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, that's 45 scraps. That's 21, that's better. That's 15. Yeah, let's use some repair kits on you, Luca. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. 25 out of 28. We will buy new vehicles soon, I think, for him, so this is fine. We also have some stuff I think we could give to Nelly's. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, do you have anything in the chest of wonders? No, no wonderful things in the chest of wonders.
Hi, Gia.
Yeah. Yep.
Stumbled across this while I was out.
How did you find something like this down here? I think I can now finish this little side project I've been working on. I'll leave something for you in the steamer trunk when it's all done.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye for now.
I think we have 2 things to give to you, don't? Ooh, what's this? This is stun grenade launcher, and it's a heavy weapon. Okay, launches stun grenades. Grenades. What is a grenade? Grenades. Damages enemies' vehicles in an area and applies staggered. Has 1 round cooldown. Staggered AP is reduced by 50%. So it's a medium area. Oh, it is Aether damage. But only 3. Yeah, I will need to have a look at this. This is interesting. It might actually be... What's the range? It's medium. This might be better than our grenade launcher.
Yes? Goodbye for now.
Yeah, as you can see, the grenade launcher is also medium range, medium AoE, and it's free projectile damage. So I'm thinking we might switch these, although I suspect we might run up to enemies that have Aether damage resistances, but still. What's the weight on this? It's 4. So let's check out the weight on the stun grenade thingy. Yeah, we will use. Yep, we will. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Actually, nice. Got something new to use to play around with. That's awesome. No, that's the wrong car. Is what that is. So that's an AP4. I can't remember. Is there any cooldown? No, there isn't any cooldown per se, but you can only use it once per turn anyway. So where is this? Here we go. Yeah. Let's do that. I think that's rather swell. Confirm. And let's place the grenade launcher in the stash for now and sell that when we need to. So, a new weapon. Okay, let's go to the lighthouse then. Let's start by talking to Sophie.
Giovanna.
Okay.
See you soon, darling.
Chris.
Look what the cat dragged in. Both
Okay.
hands on the wheel. Yeah?
Both hands on the wheel, yeah. Diamond.
I'm on my 3rd belt of the good stuff and just starting to feel warm when things go in all directions, as usual. And, as usual, Apollo is the one who starts it off.
We could move in on the mission disguised as supplicants, set up an ambush, and take the amplifier by force. They're complacent and slow. Well, I'll bet you yourself could take at least 5, darling.
We might get away with it in the short term, Apollo, but there are Nation Crusade missions all over the lowers. Fighting them off would be a waste of time and resources. There has to be something she wants.
Either way, we need that amplifier array. Countless people will die if we don't do something.
Yes, Nelly, we are aware.
Nellie's right. Like it or lump it, we need those amplifiers. And it doesn't matter how we get them, only that we get them. And fast.
Ask Sam and Apollo for advice. Yeah, none of this will continue the dialogue.
Frankly,
so.
guys, I'm fresh out of ideas. Apollo, Sam, what do you think?
We could just take the amplifier array. Maybe we could call for additional support from Sophie's Does and Lucas Ledgman. They're good in a scrap.
I hope you're not suggesting what I think you're suggesting. We don't have anything like a standing army. Annie and her bucketheads would squash us like bugs.
Not if we made a deal with some of those gray caps for some Aether weapons of our own. That would shut them up in a hurry, I'll bet.
Wonder weapons aren't any kind of substitute for boots on the ground, Apollo. And even if they were, the Trust would gladly supply Annie with her own. Escalation isn't the answer here.
I don't think negotiation is either, old man.
Yeah, Nelly, do you have any ideas?
What's your read on all this, Nelly?
Well, we tried talking. It didn't work, but perhaps we went about it from the wrong angle. Or the truth was too much to take in at once. Or...
Nelly, slow down. We could look at all the things that went wrong another day. What matters is what we're going to do about Annie now.
I know, I just... There really are no easy answers in the lowers, are there?
Tough and tougher choices, remember? So what's your gut say about Annie? Her eyes turn skyward, as though searching for answers in the rafters. None appear.
I wanted to work with her, but I suppose if that's not an option, if we have the means to take the amplifiers by force, we should.
You're serious?
It's an option, isn't it? The well's growing fast. If we don't get those amplifiers, it'll be too late. All my work, what happened to my colleagues, it'll all have been for nothing.
Okay. Plan to bring down Annie's house of cards.
I've been thinking it over, and I have an idea of how to bring Annie to the table.
You do?
Annie's strength comes from the overwhelming support of her people, but there are cracks in the foundation.
Mm-hmm.
We can work with that. Eliminate her support, and we eliminate Annie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we talked about in the last episode with Benny taking that sneaky paparazzi picture of Annie not being so okay. Annie, are you okay?
Exposing her lies and half-truths will make her people turn on her, which leads me to our secret weapon. Benny, how many photos did you snap during our little trip through Nation's Crusade?
Mm-hmm.
I got about 3 rolls worth. Not all of them are keepers, of course, but still, that's something like 70 snaps? 70! Hot dog!
If we expose those photographs and disseminate them effectively, the little pisher's pictures might be just what we need to show the people what's really keeping them safe.
Nice work, kid. Want a job? We can always use another set of eyes.
I'll pass. I'm a reporter, not a revolutionary. You can have the film, but then you're on your own.
I should convince Benny to stick around. He's good at sticking his nose into Annie's business, and he's better with a camera than I am. And I hate to admit it, he's growing on me. I could use a few laughs.
Benny's useful. Benny's a good kid. Benny is a true believer. So all of this will advance. I think he takes pride in being useful, right? So is this what we are gonna tell him to? I don't understand. I thought we had the choice of sending him away or not. So is game, is this equal what we are telling him to convince him to stay or what? He's not really a true believer. Benny is useful.
Benny, if this thing is going to survive, we need someone to sound the horn, so that everybody gets the message. Get your stories out there, and the sky's the limit. Don't you think the people deserve a voice?
Yeah, they do.
So what do you say, Big Mouth? Are you in?
Okay, you talked me into it. But I have conditions. I want my own room, I want 3 squares a day. Oh, And I want a box of good cigars.
Cigars? Kid? No to that last one.
I think we can manage that, kid. Now, we've got your photos. That's a good starting point. But if we're going to turn the people against Annie, we need to know where to find the proof that she's lying.
No cigars, Diamond. It's a kid. I know this is like supposed to be an alternative universe of the 30s or 40s, but damn. No cigars. Chocolate cigars, maybe.
Oh boy, have I got some leads for you. Corruption, fraud, incompetence, malfeasance.
That's some big words for someone who's like, how old are you? 12? Ask about Annie's love life. Ooh, juicy. What's she doing? Creeping around with a nun and flagellate themselves. Let's see. Ask about Annie's gatherings. Ask about Annie's bands. Okay, love life.
I don't suppose you've looked into Annie's love life, Benny.
Sure. The word on the street is that Annie has a secret lover. A real handsome fella with a...
No, Gia, Benny. That's the wrong type of muck. We need to get people angry, inspired. What do we have that shows Annie failing?
It might be if she is presenting herself like a bride of God or some crazy thing like that. Ask about Annie's gatherings.
A movement like Annie's grows with gatherings, to spread the good word. Have you looked into her rallies and sermons? Anything we can use?
So there's this big pilgrimage thing that Annie's got. All about her. Seems there's been problems lately. Mysterious things. Attacks, money going missing. It all stings to high heaven.
That's more like it. Anything else?
Ask about Annie's bands. Has she mistreated someone that people like, perhaps?
Annie might have her people in an iron grip morally, but they still need to blow off steam somehow. How do they shake a leg without any booze or gambling?
Oh yeah, the bands, what's the word? Prohibition, that's it.
I did hear a rumor that there's this humongous dance. I've been trying to track it down. Huge party. The whole thing is a big secret since it was banned.
A dance?
Yeah. Word is, it moves from place to place so it can't be rumbled by the bucketheads. Sure would make Annie look like a sucker, right?
Yep.
I'll say. It wouldn't look good for Annie to be caught slipping.
Act on some of these
I'm
leads.
impressed, Benny. You came through with some good leads.
Aw, shucks.
You see, my friends? This young man is already paying off for us. Well done, lad. But you have a lot to learn and not much time. I think one of our members should mentor young Benito here.
Good idea, old man. What do you think, Gia? Who should look after Benny in the short term?
Luca can show Benny the ropes. Sophie can teach Benny how to stick to the shadows. Chris can show Benny some of her know-how. I think being a reporter, staying in the shadows, yeah, I might. Just because of the role he is supposed to be in, I think that he would benefit most from learning from Sophie. You need to, I think Gia really would be the best fit as a mentor, but since we can't make that choice, I mean, Luca could teach him how to like stand his ground and protect himself. I guess Chris could teach him a bit of the mechanics and things, but since he needs to be able to talk his way into situations and out of situations, being a journalist, and also keep to the shadows and not be seen. So yeah, I think Sophie.
Benny, you've got the habit of going to places you don't belong, but it's a loud kind of habit. Sophie can sand off a few of those rough edges, have you in and out like the wind.
I like a challenge, but really, you owe me for this, darling. Oh, and Benny, don't disappoint me.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you will get along fine. I think that's the best fit for you, Benny. Sorry if you don't like it, but yep. And I think it's good for Sophie as well. XP gain 740. So. Is Benny gonna be a party member? Attributes, hustle, and smarts. Does this change depending on who is mentoring him? I wonder. Benny has joined the crew, but the crew is full. I don't want to change. That's the thing. Yeah. I like the crew composition we have going on. I don't really want to add Luca to it. I sure hope we ain't forced to in order to get the scoops and so on. This will do for now, so see you all in the next bit, me lovelies. Bye bye.